bottom line, right?
Okay, everybody, just raise your hand when we get to the question portion. We'll let Coach give an opening statement, and then we'll take questions for Kacey right after that. So with that, Coach.
Hey, just a really good college baseball game. I thought both teams pitched extremely well. They put together a big 3-run inning, and then, we did a great job of answering and matching those 3 runs in our next at bat. And then obviously it ended up coming down to a battle between a left-handed pitcher and a left-handed hitter, and Chad fouled off a few pitches. Count finally got full, fouled off another pitch or two, and then got a breaking ball he could handle and got about every bit of it. And it gave us the lead, and I thought Josh Alberius came in and gave us some quality innings after Kacey. Gave us 3+, and really that's what we wanted. We were hoping for 4, really, out of Kacey, but Josh came in, actually left the first pitch up and got hit it off the end of the bat, flared it into center, made it 3-0, and then, I don't know, he got out. He went through their lineup probably 1.5 times, and we felt like that was enough. And then we went to Jake, and, Jake, he baffled him a little bit, and that's why we're sitting here.
Questions for Kacey? We'll start right in front with Bob.
Kacey, it's been a while since you guys hit a home run. What was the feeling in the dugout when Chad hit that one to give you guys the lead?
I mean, it was exhilarating, but at the same time, we both knew it's a lot of game left, and right now it's taking care of business one at a time, like one game at a time. We don't want to get too out of hand with stuff, but it was definitely nice to see Chad jump back out like he has.
Right in front of you, Kacey. Nate?
Dave, what caused you to go with Gates tonight at third base?
Just maybe get a little bit more offense in there. We didn't swing the bat real well last night. It had nothing to do with anything Kinley had done wrong, just kind of mixing it up a little bit, and it worked out.
Any questions for Kacey? Okay. Down in front to Bob.
Kacey, they hit those back-to-back pitches for homers. What were those? And just kind of you hung in there okay after that, I thought.
I mean, ultimately, when Grant came out, we were saying how baseball is just a funny game because I missed the right pitch right for the first home run. I missed by maybe a ball and a half out, and then I came in a little bit more, and he got a hold of it. And the very next pitch, it was up and out, and he took it that way. So it's just got to play the game. But I came back and tried to do my job.
Any more questions for Kacey? We'll finish up. Any more questions for Kacey? Straight back.
Kacey, just for you and the rest of your teammates, knowing that you have another chance now at Missouri State here coming up in about an hour, just the feelings about moving forward now into Game 2 of your doubleheader.
Oh, we're excited. We're thrilled to get another chance at them. We're tied up 1-1 in the series so far between us, so we're looking forward to it. But like we said, we got to take care of business, take one game at a time.
Thanks, Kacey. We'll take questions for Coach Van Horn now. All the way to your left, Coach.
Coach, how difficult has it been dealing with the weather and keeping the team focused with delays and things like that?
It hasn't really been that difficult. We've had to deal with it a lot this year, even on the road 2 and 3 times. We've, had to find places to hide and hang out. Tennessee jumps out at me where we, sat over there for 3 days and then finally got to play like the 4th day and played a doubleheader and had a delay after the first game where we went and hung out in the visitors' football locker room for 3 hours on a Saturday because I think the series was supposed to start on a Thursday, and we were there from Wednesday to Saturday and played 2 7-inning games. So we've dealt with it. It is what it is.
Straight back to the left.
The first 8 batters of the game kind of seemed like they rolled through the lineup. But Jake, the triple off the wall, really looked like he sparked your lineup. Then obviously his RBI double later in the game.
Yeah, I thought their starter, McGregor, correct? He didn't give us really anything to hit, and we couldn't get underneath the ball. We were hitting ground ball after ground ball, and we knew that that's what he was, a ground ball guy. If you looked at his outs for the year, there's a category, it's fly ball outs, ground ball outs, and he leads their team by far in ground ball outs. So he had it going a little bit, and we were just hoping we could get him to elevate a little bit. Maybe he got a little bit tired, but then we really got on him good. We took some really good swings. Even some of the outs were hard outs, and I think they recognized that over in their dugout as well, and they got him.
We'll go back to Matt.
Hey, Dave, Spanberger, during the stretch of home runs that he's been hitting the last couple of weeks, several have been on 3-2 counts. Is there something about that count that he's looking for?
No, I don't think so. I think by the time you get to the 3-2 count, you've seen about everything, and it seems like getting to the 3-2 count and beyond, it's still the same count, but more pitches. He just keeps fouling pitches off until he gets one that gets a little bit more of the plate, and that's what happened there. It's like a pitcher, I'm not saying he gave in, but he didn't want to walk him, and he just left it out and up over the plate.
Bob?
You guys have obviously hit a lot of home runs all year. It's been a while since you hit one. Just how good was it to see Chad hit that one? And I guess could it have been anybody else but him to break the drought and win the game for
Well, it was real good to see it, obviously. I think the main thing, it's not who hit it, it's that it gave us the lead, and it gave us an opportunity to try to find a way to get 9 more outs with a lead. And, I just thought our pitchers did a great job. But bottom line, we hit it. We needed it. We'd been, Missouri State got it with home runs last night, and Oral Roberts got the lead on us with home runs today, and they're kind of, doing what we've been doing to people, building up leads, but hitting some home runs, and it was nice to get one.
Tom, just to your left, Coach.
Yeah, Grant Cook, 8-hole, but looks like he hammered a couple balls. Maybe you seen him hit signs of him breaking out of it.
Yeah, I mean, he hit 2 or 3 balls hard in the game. I know he only had one hit to show for it, but I think he lined out to center once and then flew out deep. Ball had a little bit of topspin. It left the bat. We thought it might get out of the park and kind of sunk at the end. But, yeah, I mean, it's nice knowing that when you get down there in the order, you still got a guy that can hammer the baseball.
All the way back.
Coach, you've been real complimentary of Oral Roberts all through the weekend. Just one more time, kind of your thoughts on them as a program and their showing here today.
Well, I mean, like I said earlier, that's not a number 4 seed. That team, you could put them in any league in the country with that bunch of players, and you're going to finish in the top 3 or 4 in divisions anyway, just because of the maturity of that offense and that lineup's really deep. They just keep coming at you with guys that can hit from both sides of the plate. They've got some runners and obviously a lot of power. I mean, you even get to the 8 and 9 hole, and those guys got power. So they're a scary lineup, and the pitching was good enough, and they just probably like any team that doesn't leave here just didn't get some breaks.
Got time for a couple more, Jason.
Who do you go with to start tonight, and then the job that Josh and Jake did to kind of salvage some of that bullpen?
Yeah, I think we're gonna start Kevin Kopps here in a few minutes if I can get over and ride a lineup up.
Last one, Grant.
I think y'all had 5 straight hits maybe in the 5th inning, and you lost one on the bases, but both times with Shaddy and Gates were those hit and run plays.
Yes.
Both of them.
Yes, I mean, Gates got a hit and run pitch. It was a 1-1 count. And he throws a breaking ball in the dirt. And then the very next pitch is the pitch I was hoping he would get another. I thought he was going to throw a breaking ball. That's why I called it. And then he threw another breaking ball and he hung it and he hits it in the 4-hole for a base hit. It's kind of the way the game works. But and then the other one was definitely hit and run. And I mean, he smoked it right at the third base. Third base made an incredible play. That third baseman can flat play defense. I'll tell you that.
Okay. Thanks everybody. Thank you, Coach.
Okay. Wow.